Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to my channel and welcome to another episode of the Road to My Dream Physique. Before I start, let me show you some muscles and my new t-shirt. Do you like my new t-shirt? Let me show you some abs too. Take a look at my abs. I just ate my breakfast and I'm feeling very full, to be honest. I wasn't hungry, but I decided that I'm going to force feed myself, and as you can see, it's not very fun to bulk on healthy foods, to be honest. But I have to do what I have to do. The reason why I'm bulking on healthy foods is because when you're bulking on healthy foods, you're less likely to gain body fat, and that's my whole point. That's my goal, to build just muscle without the fat gain. Because that fat, I'll have to lose that body fat, burn the body fat later in the future, when I decide to get a little bit leaner. And to be honest, restricting your calories, being on a strict diet, is not very fun because of the hunger, and it's just not fun, to be honest. It's not fun. So that's why I'm not going to force feed unhealthy foods just to gain more body weight, because yes, I'm going to gain that weight, but it's going to be a lot of body fat that I don't want to gain, because I just look way bigger when I'm leaner, when I have like visible abs, like very lean abs. I look way bigger, way more impressive. A lot of people like that look, so that's the look I'm going after. That lean and jacked look, that bulky lean look. I don't want to be just big and with not visible abs, like the higher fat percentage. That's not the look I'm going after. A lot of people do, but I'm on social media and I'm trying to grow my channel, just trying to attract more viewers on all over social media, not just YouTube, but YouTube is like a top priority for me, because that's the social media that I upload the most on. You can also check out my Instagram. On Instagram I will be uploading mostly shorter videos of me just flexing, lifting, maybe some other stuff too. Pictures, yeah, a lot of pictures. And it's on YouTube is going to be everything, like absolutely everything, from vlogs to full day of eatings to training, informative videos and physique update videos, everything. You're going to have everything on YouTube, pictures in the community tab. You can check out my community tab on my YouTube channel. And just all that cool stuff, to be honest. Just trying to grow my channel is like is one of my goals, to be honest. It's not just building that dream physique. Just trying to grow my channel to get more views, get more likes, more comments, attract more viewers, and make them loyal to just keep watching every single one of my vlogs and videos is my goal. Right now I'm just starting out. Yes, my channel is soon, it's going to be 3 years old, like, because I created this channel in early 2022, I believe. and I wasn't very serious at the beginning, just uploading. I mean, you can check out my channel, but the cool thing about it is that when I started, I didn't have the muscle mass that I have now, and I wasn't as lean as I'm right now. So you can check out my older videos, see how I looked, and you can see my progress. But my progress, I'm going to tell you a story just to make these vlogs a little bit more interesting. It's not going to be just lifting and just boring stuff. I want to make these vlogs like very interesting for everyone to watch, just entertain you. And I like it this way, to be honest, not just lifting weights, eating and stuff like that. Let me tell you a story. Let me show you some maps. You know what, I'm going to stay like that. I know it's funny, but I mean, it might be a cool thumbnail and it's going to be funny. Some pec bounce, and let's start with the story. So I started lifting weights, I believe it's going to be exactly 4 years ago. I decided that I'm going to get back in shape, because I started lifting like in 2015, but again I wasn't very serious about training and I didn't really know what I was doing back then. I was lazy with everything, diet was not on point, lifting was absolutely not on point, and I was lifting in late 2015, then 2016. Again, wasn't very serious, I was skipping all the workouts, I didn't know how to train properly, and I wasn't that consistent. My diet was not good. I wasn't eating enough protein. I wasn't eating, like, my diet was very bad, like very bad. You know what? Wait, I'll be back in a few seconds. This is my favorite, one of my favorites. If you're wondering why I always look like that, well, I usually drink at least one bottle. That's 2 liters of cola, zero sugars. I love that. It's not just this brand, I like everything. I like Pepsi, I like the cheaper stuff too. It's not a big deal, I just like the taste. And 2016 I was lifting weights, but I mean, I had some, like, I dirty bulked. And I wasn't happy with the way I looked. I mean, I didn't know anything about training at that point, and I didn't know, I was just starting out, gaining experience. I didn't know who to listen to, and I mean, it wasn't going so good, but whatever. Then 2017 I was still lifting weights, again it was the same, I was doing very random workouts, I was weak, I didn't have enough muscle mass, I dirty bulked, and I remember that I was 57 kilograms, I believe. 57 kilograms when I first started, at the same height, 6 feet tall, 57 kilograms, I was very skinny. I was very skinny, no muscle. I was very lean too. And but when you don't have enough muscle mass, you're not going to have like deep abs and stuff like that. But if I could go back in time, I wasn't going to dirty bulk. I wasn't going to dirty bulk. Even if I was so skinny, I gained body fat. Like I bulked up so fast. I believe I went from 57 kilograms to I gained 10 kilograms. That's over 20 pounds in a few months. That's still much, even for someone very skinny. And it's just not going to, you won't be able to gain enough muscle that fast. The body's not capable of building so much muscle so fast. In a few months you won't gain 20 pounds of muscle. I looked better, but I wish I could do things different, but that's in the past. And in 2018 I stopped lifting for 2 years. For over 2 years I stopped lifting. Wait. I stopped lifting for 2 years, from 2018 to late 2020, and then I decided that I'm going to start lifting again. And again, it was way better, but I still didn't have enough training knowledge and experience to actually coach myself properly. So it took me some time, but I made some good gains. And in 2000 I bulked again, I bulked fast again. I lost my abs, I didn't have visible abs, you can check out the channel. And in 2022 I decided to start my YouTube channel. I believe the first video was a full day of feeding. I didn't show my face back then. And the physique update videos, they were the videos that got the best views. Like the most views, it was the physique update videos. I was very happy with them, and I want to thank everyone for watching them, liking them. I was very happy with that. And like one of my most viewed video is the physique update, flexing muscles. You can check it out. And I wasn't very serious, I dirty bulked. I always believed in like force feeding myself a lot of calories, and that just doesn't work, to be honest. It's not fun, and I wasn't eating that clean. Like even when I was eating clean, just wasn't eating enough protein to really fuel my muscle growth, and I wasn't training that hard. I was still making gains, but it wasn't the best gains. So, and in late 2022 I got very lazy. I mean, you can check out my channel, and you can see that one of my best shapes was in the summer of 2022. I mean, I looked way bigger, not very lean, but just bigger. And in late 2022 I got very lazy with my training. I'm not going to make any excuses. I was kind of busy, but I mean, I'm still busy right now, but I lift weights and I'm on a good diet. I was very lazy for a lot of time, and in the spring of 2023, I believe, I decided that I'm going to take my training more seriously. And yeah, just started training more seriously, started eating again, force feeding myself. Again, diet was not that great, training was not that great, but I was starting to make gains again. And you can see my videos. I wasn't that impressive, to be honest. But again, and I did it for until I was training and eating like that. I dirty bulked again, eating junk in the summer of 2023. And if you go back, check out my videos back then, the physique update videos, you're going to see that I I I wasn't making like my best gains of my wife, so yeah, and it was right before the winter of 2023, late 2023. I decided that I'm going to cut, like my first cut ever. And I never did a cut before because I always believed that I'm not big enough, I'm small to start cutting, to lose body fat. Like, I don't deserve to start cutting before I get to my muscle mass goal. It was so bulking before that, and to be honest, it was right then where everything started to change. I upped my protein, started eating very clean, excuse me, that's from too much talking. I started to eat very clean, and in a few weeks my body changed. I was very happy with that. After that, I got very hungry. Again, I started eating junk. But something that changed is that I started training harder, started to take the sets to failure, or just leaving less reps in reserve, and to be honest, that's when I started to make my best gains. Like, at that point when I decided to just take training more seriously. Before that it was always leave reps in reserve, and that doesn't work for me. And that's when I started to make my best gains, and I was very happy with that. And and yeah, I started 2024 with training very hard. My diet was both healthy foods and junk, and but I mean, I wasn't very lean, but I started to make gains finally. And before the start of the summer of this year, 2024, I decided to do my second cut. It was a 3-week cut, I believe. Again, I was restricting my calories way too much, but again, I was happy with the progress I made back then. And right after that, I started to bulk again, but this time without junk food. And I looked my best, like that was when I looked my best. You can check out my videos. I looked my best, all vascular and muscular, just very good look. I believe I was very lean, and yeah, I was eating a lot of watermelon. I can't wait for this summer because I'm going to be eating so much watermelon, and the watermelon videos, they get like a lot of views, so I'm going to do that. But watermelon right now is not available, so I can't do that. I don't know why they get so many views, but I was very happy with that. And I was bulking. I did one more cut in the middle of the summer. It was another 3-week cut, and I bulked up after that very hard. Again, I was eating healthy foods only. I was bulking on 4,000 calories, between 4,000 and 5,000 calories for a few weeks, and my bench press, that helped, like the bulking helped with my bench press so much. And after that, in September, I decided to do one of my best cuts. But again, I restricted my calories way too much. I lost fat and body weight way too fast. That was a big mistake. You can check out the Fat Loss Transformation Journey. That was the series. And I got very lean, sub 10% body fat. But I was looking skinny, like my shoulders usually look wider. But this time, when I was cutting, they looked more narrow. My abs were very defined, veins over my my abs. Very happy with that look, but I was very hungry. I was eating a lot of protein at that time. A lot of protein, just eating like at least 300 grams of protein. No, at least 250 grams of protein, but it was 300 grams of protein. I was eating a lot of zero fat yogurt because it's just mostly protein, chicken breast because it's just mostly protein, and the rest of it was just vegetables because they're very low in calories, fruits again because they're very low in calories, and I was losing weight very quickly, like every day I was getting lighter and lighter, and that was something that I was looking forward to. Every day I measured myself, and that was a big mistake. Like, just this to... I just want to get lighter and lighter and lighter, and that was the mistake, because you're not supposed to lose that much weight so quickly, like so much fat so quickly, because that's when I lost control over myself. I was very hungry and just started eating junk food. I convinced myself that was a good idea. That is going to help me lean bulk with junk food, and I did it for from late September to the middle of November, I believe. I was eating junk food like gummy bears and gingerbread, just chocolate stuff. And to be honest, my body fat percentage went up. I lost some muscle mass because I got very lazy with my training too. So never again I'm going to be cutting so fast and bulking so fast, never again. From now on, I'm going to take my time with absolutely everything, so I don't have to lose muscle mass that I'll have to regain later, and the hunger is not fun too, and I'm not going to bulk so fast that I have to lose that body fat later. So I'm going to take my time. If I recomp, that's going to be even better. So yeah, that's the story. And now from the middle of November to December right now, I'm trying to get back into my best shape ever, and I believe that I accomplished that. Just look at that. So yeah, and now I'm on a lean bulk. No, that's why I'm bulking on healthy foods, and it's not fun, man. It's not fun to eat so many carbs. Imagine eating like half pound, no 1 pound, over 1 pound of oats with 2 liters of milk and bananas. Imagine that, the amount of fiber, the amount of... it's just not fun. That's why I'm always like that. So today I'm probably going to be training back and shoulders. I'm going to start with some shoulders, and I'm going to start with the dumbbell shoulder press. Do a few sets of this exercise. I'm just going to figure it out. And yeah, I want to talk about that training when I start lifting. I'm back. So before I start, do you like my new style? I check out. I usually shave, but this time I decided that I'm not going to shave. So do you like my new style? Leave a comment down below. Also, let me show you my new pants. Wait. Do you like my new pants? Check this out. Okay, let's see some back. Not the best at flexing my back, but I'm going to get better. So about my shoulder work today, I'm going to start with the dumbbell shoulder press. I believe in doing the big exercises, the basic exercises like the dumbbell shoulder press, just doing both compound and isolation exercises, multi-joint and isolation exercises both. I'm going to start the workout with 15 kilogram dumbbells on each hand. Wait, let me raise this a little bit more. Okay, well, let's start training. I might consider this set a warm-up set. Yeah, it's kind of light, so yeah, that's a warm-up set. Take my t-shirt off. Check out what I look like. So now I'm going to increase the weight to 17.5 kilograms, do my sets. I try to be in that 10 to 15 rep range. I believe is the best for the heavy exercises that work multiple muscle groups. Added the weight, now let's start with the actual work sets. The hard sets that they'll be to failure or very close to failure. And keep in mind, if your form breaks down, that's considered failure. Because if you're trying to do something to cheat the weight up to finish the rep, that's not working the muscles. So don't try to do that, you're just exhausting yourself way more than you have to. Okay, first set, wish me luck. Start. Okay, good set. 13 clean reps. Check out the pump. Let's rest a few seconds. I feel like immediately after the set I don't get the best pump, but if I rest a few seconds, that's when the pump starts to improve. Okay. First set done. Now keep doing more and more. Then I'm going to move on to water raises with dumbbells, and then I'm going to think about what I'm going to be doing next. Second set, let's start the set right away. I'll keep using the same weight on all of my sets because that weight feels good, and usually after my first set I'm supposed to start losing reps, so I believe that's the right weight for my current workout. On my second set I was able to complete more reps, which is kind of surprising to me, but I'm going to take that. To be honest, I'll keep using this weight, but if it feels way too light, I'll probably have to increase the weight, to be honest. And I might actually try this. Third set, I added weight to the dumbbells. Instead of the 17.5 kilograms, I will be lifting 20 kilograms. I decided that after my second set, I will give it a try, see how it feels with the heavier weight. So let's start lifting and see what happens. Reps. The rest of my sets I'll keep using the 20 kilograms. let's move on to the next exercise. I did 5 sets on the dumbbell shoulder press. The last few sets I used the 20 kilograms. I did over 10 reps and the sets were hard. That was the goal, to do hard sets for the best muscle growth possible. And now it's time for the isolation exercise that I will do. I will do dumbbell water raises and then I'm going to think about it, but I might do front raises with dumbbells again. So the weight that I'm going to be using is going to be 12.5 kilograms. Take the sets to failure, do as many sets as I want to do. Obviously it's a good idea to do just enough so I can trigger a lot of muscle growth, but not way too much that it's going to be very hard to recover from that volume on time. So let me get the dumbbells and let's start with the sets. It seems like shoulders love the volume, and obviously hard work and heavy weights too.